Sonny tortures Cassius, forcing him to reveal the truth about Joss. General Hospital spoilers. Port Charles is about to witness one of the darkest chapters in Sonny Corinthos' history. For years, Sonny Corinthos has lived by one simple rule: never come after his family. Enemies have ignored that warning at their own peril, but this time, the stakes are even higher. Rumors are swirling that Jocelyn Jacks has become entangled in a dangerous web of lies, betrayal, and deception, and Sonny is determined to uncover the truth no matter the cost. And if the latest General Hospital spoilers are any indication, Cassius may soon find himself facing the full wrath of Port Charles's most feared mob boss. The nightmare begins when Jocelyn suddenly vanishes. At first, her loved ones assume she's simply taking some time away. After everything Joss has endured in recent months, a brief disappearance doesn't seem entirely unusual. However, concern quickly turns into panic when days pass without a single phone call, text message, or sighting. Carly Spencer immediately senses something is wrong. As a mother, Carly trusts her instincts, and every instinct tells her that Joss is in serious danger. "Something happened to my daughter," Carly reportedly tells Jason Morgan. "I can feel it." Jason launches his own investigation, using every contact available to track Joss's movements. Unfortunately, every lead runs cold. Meanwhile, Dex, Trina, and Michael begin searching independently, desperately, trying to piece together Joss's final known whereabouts. The only clue? Witnesses claim they saw Joss meeting with Cassius shortly before she disappeared. Cassius has never exactly been considered trustworthy. Mysterious, secretive, and seemingly connected to several criminal operations outside Port Charles, Cassius has managed to stay one step ahead of authorities for months. But now, with Joss missing, suspicion falls squarely on him. Anna Devane attempts to handle the situation legally. As police commissioner, Anna insists that they need evidence before taking action. Unfortunately, Sonny has no intention of waiting, not when Joss's life could be hanging in the balance. Despite Carly begging him not to act recklessly, Sonny quietly orders Brick to gather every piece of information possible on Cassius. Within hours, Sonny discovers something disturbing. Cassius lied. He claimed he hadn't seen Joss in weeks. Phone records prove otherwise. The two met secretly multiple times. Suddenly, Sonny becomes convinced that Cassius knows exactly where Joss is, and he's hiding something. Jason warns Sonny not to let emotions dictate his actions. But Sonny isn't listening, not this time. The mere possibility that Joss may have been harmed pushes Sonny into a dark and familiar place. Longtime fans know that when Sonny believes one of his children is in danger, there are virtually no limits to what he'll do. Late one night, Cassius is intercepted while leaving an abandoned warehouse near the docks. He never sees Sonny's men coming. Blindfolded and restrained, Cassius awakens in a remote location. When the blindfold comes off, Sonny is standing directly in front of him. Cold, silent, furious. "Where's Joss?" Sonny asks. Cassius insists he has no idea what Sonny is talking about. That answer only enrages Sonny further. At first, Sonny attempts to reason with Cassius. He offers him a deal. Tell the truth, and he'll walk away alive. Continue lying, and there will be consequences. Cassius refuses to cooperate. He repeatedly denies involvement in Joss's disappearance, but Sonny notices subtle inconsistencies. Cassius is terrified, not of Sonny, of someone else. That realization changes everything. Jason arrives and immediately objects to Sonny's methods. "This isn't who you are anymore," Jason warns. Sonny disagrees. "If Joss is out there suffering, I don't have time to play games." As hours pass, the interrogation intensifies. Sonny systematically dismantles Cassius's defenses, confronting him with surveillance photos, financial records, and eyewitness accounts. Eventually, Cassius begins cracking. Sweating heavily, trembling uncontrollably, he finally admits that Joss approached him voluntarily. But why? According to Cassius, Joss had been investigating something dangerous, something connected to Professor Dalton. The shocking revelation leaves Sonny stunned. Cassius reveals that Joss had secretly been gathering information about an international trafficking operation operating through Port Charles. Even more surprising, she wasn't working alone. She was assisting the WSB. Apparently, Joss discovered evidence linking several prominent figures to illegal activities and agreed to help expose the organization. However, things spiraled out of control. Cassius claims that once the organization realized Joss was investigating them, she became a target. Fearing for her safety, Cassius helped her disappear, but Sonny doesn't believe him, not entirely. "If you're protecting her, where is she?" Sonny demands. Cassius remains silent. That silence speaks volumes. After relentless pressure, Cassius finally breaks. With tears in his eyes, he confesses that Joss was captured 3 days earlier. A covert safe house was compromised. Several WSB operatives were killed. Joss was taken. Sonny is devastated. But the worst is yet to come. Cassius reveals that the people holding Joss are demanding something in exchange for her life. They want Sonny. Specifically, they want Sonny dead. According to Cassius, the kidnapping has nothing to do with Joss herself. She is simply leverage, a weapon designed to destroy Sonny emotionally before eliminating him permanently. The mastermind behind the operation remains unknown. However, Cassius suspects that a powerful enemy from Sonny's past has returned. Could it be Cyrus Renault, a surviving pikeman operative? Or perhaps an entirely new villain prepared to wage war against the Corinthos family? When Sonny finally informs Carly about Joss's kidnapping, she is horrified. Her worst fears have come true. Predictably, Carly blames Sonny. "If you hadn't dragged this family into your world, none of this would have happened." The confrontation becomes explosive. Old wounds reopen. Years of resentment surface. Yet despite their anger, both Sonny and Carly share a common goal: bring Joss home, no matter what. Recognizing that emotions are clouding Sonny's judgment, Jason assumes command of the rescue mission. Drawing upon his extensive experience, Jason organizes a covert operation. Anna, Dante, and even Brennan reluctantly agree to work together. Time is running out. Every minute decreases Joss's chances of survival. Meanwhile, Trina refuses to sit on the sidelines. Determined to save her best friend, Trina launches her own investigation. Her actions unexpectedly uncover a critical clue, a coded message Joss left behind before her capture. The clue points toward an abandoned shipping terminal outside Port Charles. Could this finally lead them to Joss? As the rescue team prepares to strike, Sonny receives a chilling phone call. The kidnapper offers him a deal. Come alone. No police, no Jason, no backup. If Sonny complies, Joss lives. If not, she dies. Jason immediately insists it's a trap. Anna agrees. But Sonny is prepared to sacrifice himself. After all, family has always been everything to him. Could Sonny really walk into certain death to save Joss? Longtime viewers know the answer. Absolutely. Spoilers suggest the dramatic rescue operation will culminate in an explosive showdown. Gunfire erupts. Lives hang in the balance. Several familiar faces could be seriously injured. And while Joss may ultimately survive, she will not emerge unchanged. The trauma of captivity is expected to leave lasting emotional scars. Meanwhile, Sonny's brutal treatment of Cassius may create dangerous consequences of its own. If Cassius survives, revenge could become inevitable. Has Sonny created yet another enemy? Or did his ruthless tactics save Joss's life? One thing is certain, Port Charles will never be the same. Stay tuned, because General Hospital is preparing. Thank you for watching. Write what you think about it. Subscribe to the channel.